Hey, what's up everybody, Isaac here with another Conqueror's Blade video, and I am going to quickly go over what I am liking on the dual blades so far in Season 13, how I'm running my build, and here we go. So I am currently liking the full agility build better than the full strength. To me, the full strength build just still hasn't totally recovered from all of the nerfs it has had. Personally, I used to run full strength build butterfly back in the day when you used to be able to cancel animate and heroes would remain stunned. Now that it's not like that anymore, it doesn't fit my playstyle so well to run the full strength dual blade. I have been having better luck with the new ruins of the full agility build, and that means we are running bow shrinkins, and of course we're still running marked for death. You gotta have that one. And there's a couple different options you can go with, and I'm still currently using Infiltrator and Alchemical Vapors. So those are the ones I'm liking. You could definitely substitute Thunderbolt here, but I'm personally sticking with this. This isn't my final end all be all. This is my build for the rest of the season, but still in the process of testing things out. So what are we using for ruins? And the ruins we're using increases bow shrinkins damage by 30%. This is why the agility build has become so strong. 30% more damage, and then reduces damage dealt by enemies that are hit. So you hit them with it, you're going to do a lot of damage, and you're also going to limit how much damage they can do in return to you. And then using bow shrinkins, I'm not sure exactly how it's said, but whatever. Reduces Great Thunderbolt's cooldown by 1 second, and the range is increased by 25%. The main reason here is the range being increased. If you use Great Thunderbolt, sure, that's a bonus, but only 1 second on something that's like an 18-second cooldown, not a huge bonus. Definitely a potentially viable skill to use, but I like the double invisibility still, so I've played around a little bit with the Great Thunderbolt, might play around with it some more, but that's one thing. If you want to check out my stream at 8 o'clock on Twitch, Isaac K Gaming 1, I'm going to be testing some things. I'm going to be testing out short bow builds and maybe a little bit more with the dual blade builds. They both are running full agility, so I don't have to switch back and forth. If I had to, I would, but regardless. So, what am I wearing on my hood? Basically, I'm running everything the same as I'm running on my short bow build. Reduces all defense values of enemy heroes within range by 5%. Increases your movement speed. Personally, I think this is really important. If you're not using the increased movement speed and all the other heroes are, if they can run faster than you, you're gonna get yourself into lots of trouble. Moving right along, chest piece, we're using increased stamina, and we're using the reduced damage by 2%. What are the other potential options? You could do for every 20% that the health falls, damage taken is reduced, but you'd have to replace that with the stamina one. Stamina one's pretty important, comes along with speed. That's the longer you can run faster, and you know, you can't use it to replace this one because it's got different number of bars. You know, you could do reduced ranged damage taken by 7%. That's pretty significant. There's situations where that could be helpful, but I just go with the overall 2%. You could do increased armor by 5 points, or you could do increased critical defense by 55 points, but just the solid 2% all the way around, and the extra reduced fall damage doesn't hurt either. So moving right along to the boots. Increase agility by 5 points because we are doing the full agility build. And the other one that I'm interested, I don't see a lot of people using. I see a lot of people still using the bandage can be used while moving. I don't know if they're just stuck on it because that's what the previous seasons they used. But really, take a look at this one. Bandage restores 6% of your max health per second for 8 seconds without the animation. So that means you just press heal and you go on about your business. You get into a fight, it doesn't matter. You take bleed damage, you take poison damage, you keep healing, it doesn't matter. You jump on your horse, you keep healing, it doesn't matter. You're about to get into a fight, you're just a little bit down on health, you pop that heal, you get into that fight, you might be taking a little bit damage, but you're also healing at the same time. So such an incredible rune. I think this is an absolute must-have, and surprisingly I see a lot of people not using it. So give that one a try if you have not yet. And on to the gloves. This one's a no-brainer, killing a hero. We're all about hero killing, whether we're using our short bow, our dual blades. Yeah, so this one's about the dual blades, but killing a hero increases your damage dealt by 3% and it stacks up to 4 times. If you die, it resets. So it kind of gives you that little bonus that, hey, try not to die, and you'll keep doing more and more damage. And then we take the increased damage by 2%. And there's a couple of other options you could stack instead. Let's see, what is it? Armor penetration by 4%, potential versus damage dealt by 3%. I like to just go with the damage dealt by 3%, you know, that way it's a for sure thing. You could be questioning, guessing, you could even do some testing which one does better, but I'm just gonna go with the extra 3%. If you have done testing and you have found different, let me know, but I feel like this is a very good, safe route to go. You could do the increased critical value instead of the increased damage as well for the 2-bar version. But once again, there's going to be some guessing games involved, so I just go with the straightforward increased damage by 2%. Hard to beat, in my opinion. So once again, if you've tested that further, let me know. Would love to hear. So yeah, that basically covers my basic guide. This isn't an end-all be-all, but this is just something to get you started in Season 13. And I'm going to jump into a little fight with the Master at Arms, go to the training yard. We'll just show you a little bit about how we use this thing. So, going to be streaming tonight at 8 on Twitch like I mentioned, and if you want to see how I'm testing this out, stop by. Come say hi. So yeah, basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get damage up. We're keeping safe distance. We're trying to at least get a few hits of this bow shrinkins in, then we gotta go in for the kill. You know, obviously we could do the invis thing first. You know, that's one option, is you're just hanging back, you're trying to do damage from a distance, then you go in for the kill shot. Or obviously the other option is, you know, you start off invisible. You know, hero doesn't know we're here, he doesn't know we're here, and we can do, you know, the typical, we do this. Maybe we even get off our bow shrinkins and then we hit them. So, pretty basic. We're doing a lot of, you know, either sneaky dives or hits and runs. It can work both ways, but yeah, that's why I'm liking this, is it lets you do kind of some hit and runs, lets you stay pretty safe, where you can't do the cancel animate, you know, you get left in a little bit of trouble. So yeah, that's basically the basics of this one, is we're using the spam bow shrinkins to keep our distance, keep safe, and that is one thing, they can block it. So if it's kind of a one-on-one and they're smart enough to block your bow shrinkins, they are able to do that, even with a poleaxe, even though he doesn't have a shield. But so keep that in mind. Keep yourself safe, keep your distance, hit him with those poison arrows. You know, stay away, hit him with the poison arrows again, and then go in for the kill. And you can see there, I didn't really burst him down too good. I didn't get any shots from behind. I don't know where he's going. He's going to attack his guardsman. I don't know why he wants to attack his guardsman. But yeah, that's it. So you want to see me test it out a little bit further? Check me out on Twitch tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, Isaac K Gaming 1. We'll see you there.